How can you use TikTok for growing your business, and how can you use it for marketing? How can you grow on TikTok itself? That is coming up in this video. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anton Wong. I make videos about video production, video marketing, and career and business development. So if you like videos like that, be sure to hit subscribe. But the topic of today's video is TikTok marketing and how you can grow a business and a brand through TikTok. Now, I had a podcast interview recently with Shevelle Stevens. Shevelle is a beekeeper. She runs a beekeeping business with her husband out in Alberta, and they run something called Revival Queen Bees, where they basically breed queen bees for the northern Alberta climate. But the reason I wanted to talk about their business was because they had started a TikTok account which had amassed over 100,000 followers on their page in less than a couple of months. So in the interview, I had asked her what are some tips that she can give. And if you just want to hear the tips, go to this timestamp. But let's first learn how she got into TikTok.
So I started listening to kind of business-minded podcasts last summer. And of course, I came across Gary Vee. So listened to some episodes that he had, and he had mentioned TikTok in passing just a couple of times, but he never really explained what it was, and the word kind of caught my attention. And you know, he was saying this was a great place to be. So I just quickly Googled it, and then I downloaded it, had a quick peek, and I actually really liked it the first time I opened it. It just was such a fun and unique place to be, and I thought, yeah, okay, I'll give it a challenge. Gary says it's good. Might as well try it out. So we weren't really sure what we wanted to do with it, but we just thought, you know, we'll try our first few posts just to get some attention. So we jumped on a couple trends that TikTok had, and our first post on TikTok got more attention than any other post we had ever posted on any other social media channel.
Right.
So I was like, you know, it was exciting, but I thought, okay, maybe it's just the Peter Pan thing where the platform gives new users a little bit of a boost. But we kept going, and then we kept seeing that there was interest. And our second video went viral, and I think our fifth and seventh video went viral. And so what we decided at the time was we can use this platform to educate people about bees and beekeeping, because like a lot of farming industries, there are a lot of misconceptions about what goes on. And we did see that in the comments, especially because TikTok's a younger audience. We were seeing a lot of strange comments like "free the bees," "stop hurting the bees," and I had no idea what these people thought we were doing, but I just knew that we had to show them, look guys, here's what we do. And also I think it's a great opportunity because there's a lot of separation between customers and farmers, and we need to close that gap. And so we made it our mission to use TikTok to do that, and eventually we will use TikTok to show more beekeeping techniques and kind of little training things for new beekeepers. We do a little bit of that, but for right now, we're making such a positive difference just talking to customers about what we do that like we're hooked and we love it. And we still post on there, hoping once we have some new footage here.
So it seems like she started on the platform and then had a lot of success. So what are some tips that she can give for businesses who want to use TikTok to market and grow their business?
First thing is you definitely need to spend some time watching the videos before you post. TikTok is a very different culture from the other social media apps. There are sort of some expectations there, and if you can fit in with the culture, your videos will do much better than if you say just take something from Instagram and transfer it over to TikTok. Watching is definitely the number one tip. The other thing I would say is post as often as you can, but also try as many different things as you can. There's so many challenges you can jump on that means you basically don't have to think too hard about what you're going to post. If you're stuck for something, find something that's trending and just make your own version of it. Put a twist on it that makes sense for your business or for you, and people will generally respond well to it. The other thing is if you're stuck, you can use trending sounds as well. If you use a trending sound, that will give you a boost. But also just have fun. So TikTok is not a serious platform, but you can still use it for serious business. If you want to sell, don't do hard selling. Basically show people the processes of making your product, show them something cool your product can do, but you definitely don't need to have, banners saying 50% off and you have the option to have a link in your bio now. So selling is a lot easier on TikTok now. But it is a great place to be, and I do hear a lot of people will say, well, the majority of people on TikTok are under 30, so there's no place for my business that focuses on older people. And although it is true that the majority are under 30, they should realize that the majority actually just means 60%. And so 40% of people are over 30, and I mean, that's great. Considering how many people are on TikTok, that's a lot of people. So don't focus too much on the fact that there's 60% less than 30. Focus on your customers because they are there. There's doctors, lawyers, real estate agents, every profession exists on TikTok. And if you can join in and basically you can become part of the community, you'll do well.
Right. And I mean, Facebook started off as majority under 30 and now it's majority over 50.
Exactly. And I mean, that's the way it goes. And I think getting in while the getting is good is probably the best strategy. And I mean, for us, we have seen in the last month or so, it's definitely become a lot harder to gain followers and to get attention on TikTok. So things are changing all the time, but it's still a good time to get in. Don't wait until everybody's over 50 because then only 100 people are going to see your post.
Those are some great tips. Watch the content, figure out the culture, engage with that culture, and then just have fun posting. If you guys want to hear the extended conversation that we had on the podcast about Shevelle and her business and how she grew her beekeeping business, be sure to listen to the full podcast. I'll include links to the description. But if you guys would also like to first hear some other clips from my podcast before you listen to the whole episodes, you can click right over there to watch the playlist for a bunch of other clips for the show. But with that, I'll see you guys in that next video.